Hey, ain't you kind of boy KT?
Oh, what's up? You looking for me? Hey, what's up with the Coyote gang? Oh! Hey, y'all don't know what it is. Y'all already know who it is. You know what I'm saying? Boy, Coyote boy KT now. Hey, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you better. Check it out. 17. What's going on with the YouTube? What's going on with the KOYOTEPACK? What's going on, gang? You know what I'm saying? If you're new to the channel, man, y'all know what time it is, man. It's been a long time since I've been on this thing, but your boy is back. But KOYOTEPACK, y'all don't know what it is. Y'all don't know who it is. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy KT, man, and y'all back on the channel. Now, if you're new, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you comment. You know what I'm saying? That lets me know how I'm doing. And you know what I'm saying? And it also gives me a chance to engage with you guys as well. But pretty much, like I said, it's been a little minute since I've been on the camera. I'm trying to get back to the swing of things, you know what I'm saying? You know, but life happens. But anyway, I'm pretty sure y'all see the thumbnail. But I will be doing a evaporator swap on my friend's box Chevy. I want to say it's an 84, 85 box Chevy. I could be wrong, but it is an 80s model. So basically, I went over, I want to say maybe it was like a week or two ago. He had a AC leak. So, you know, just did the basic O-ring swap, you know, at the connection points. You know, most of the time it could be anything from a small O-ring that causes a leak. Did the little full O-ring swap for him. Didn't work. So now we're about to do the evaporator swap because I think he said his compressor's fairly new, condenser's fairly new. So we finna go to the evaporator because he never changed it. And it's probably older than a car. You know what I'm saying? It's probably a 70 and it's an 80, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so when tomorrow comes, the sun comes out, he's supposed to be coming over tomorrow morning or whatever. So whenever he gets here, you guys will see the car and I will try to give you the best DIY step for step on how to do it, you know? Just follow me and you should be good. If you get stuck, you know what I'm saying, feel free to comment, you know what I'm saying? I will reply back and we'll both get through this together. So I see y'all. By the time I do this, you know, that little thing like that, it'll be morning. So gotta come here, gotta disconnect these AC lines from the accumulator and pivot points because we're changing the evaporator. And it's got like some bolts around here that's gotta come off. See these bolts through here, it's gotta come off. Then they got some bolts right up here where the windshield wiper and plate is up here. So we're gonna start with the plate first and get these bolts off right here. It's about 10 bolts or so around here. So let me get these off. All right, so we got all those bolts out right here. Got this little old plate right here, and this will move. And then you got the washer tube that goes into the windshield wiper. Just pull down on that and that'll come off and then move it out the way. And you should be able to lift up on this plate. Now with the plate lifted up, if you look down off in here, there's like 1, 2 bolts that you have to take off, and these were like 7mm bolts right here at the top. I believe those are 7 or maybe 6.5. So take them out, and then when you get them out, you're gonna come here and get all the bolts around this little housing right here. So let me get that situated and I'll show you what it look like. Make sure for these like lower bolts that go around the bottom sides, like right here. See, I got one screw I'm taking out right there. Make sure you got you if you don't have a 6.5 or 1/4 inch side socket to work with a 1/4 inch long extension with a 1/4 inch drive, and have a magnet. That way you can just come down, hit the screw, just pull it right out. So I pretty much got all the bolts around here, around the outer perimeter. I got this sensor right here, bolts out. I got this sensor right here, bolts out. Now I'm working on the blower motor. Just make sure you keep in mind that you have some bolts that go in certain holes that have a ground to them, and make sure that you don't forget your ground and stuff like that. That bolts off into here, then it bolts down into here, and this is the top of the blower motor right here cover. So just keep that in mind. But I'm almost done getting this off, and then we'll move to the next step over here to the accumulator. All right, you guys, so I got the blower motor out, got all the screws, sensors out, the top out, and I do have a little lift. Now, in order for this to come fully out, be mindful there's like some factory glue that's on here that you have to kind of break apart as you go. And then there's some screws against the firewall right here that you might have to take like a screwdriver or something and kind of break the seal or the glue around it to get a socket on there and take them out. Then you should be able to have lift, full lift. So let me see if I can get a screwdriver and kind of nudge that glue off, and then we'll see what we got. All right, you guys, so once you get this little congregation of screws, there's also one that's similar right down off in here. It's gonna be a lot of glue, so if you got like a flathead or if it's not working, go to Harbor Freight, get these little pick tools and just pick the glue around here, and then use a 10mm with all the rest of them. They'll come right out. And now that thing will pop right up, then you can go to the accumulator. Alright, you guys, I got lift on this box right here. After that, get you an adjustable or the suggested size, wrench size. I think it's like 7/8, 24. I think that's a 16. But if you don't have those, just get an adjustable and a 16 at least. You better take this nut off, pull this line back, adjust that off, you know, just kind of loosen that. Then you get the your temp sensor here. You get 16, wrench that off. Then it's like a 10mm bolt down here. Take that off along with the bracket. Then you can pull this back. That way you can lift the evaporator up. All right, you guys, so that's the top right there. I got everything kind of out the way. Now for the moment of truth. See, there's nothing there. If you got like a shop vac as you're doing this, you know, use the shop vac to kind of keep debris and stuff out of your way as you go along. But other than that, after you get everything disconnected, you just pull right up on it. See, it's got, you know, some debris and stuff, and just pull these lines. Pull these lines over it like that. Make sure that you tuck them back in. You know, when you go back to the other one, just kind of keep stuff in order. Keep the wires clean. But she's got all that dirt, and this is original, ain't been changed. See, that's the O-ring on there. The new one should come with O-rings. If not, just go buy like a little O-ring set and match them up and oil them down as you go, because you don't want to put this back together and have a leak. So let me get the new one, kind of match everything together, and we'll go back in after I clean what's left of the debris out first, and then we'll go back in with the new one. All right, you guys, so I got all the O-rings switched out. That was a new one. Then I already tightened this down with the little bracket, but there's a new O-ring in here and here. So make sure that you switch out your O-rings and lubricate them, like I said. And that's the new condenser that's in there. I'm not condenser, new evaporator that's in there. So now I'm just gonna go back with everything in reverse, and then I kind of show you as I go along. All right, you guys, so I got all the discharge and suction lines all connected back here. You press the switch right here to the evaporator, and then that's the low side where you probe into. So I got all that put back together, clamp down here, put back in. So after this, I'm about to run to the parts store. I gotta go get some little silicone, and as you can see, like, if you kind of look like around these grooves and stuff leading up to here, up around there, and then little groove, little slots you see, you want to put like some gasket maker right there or some silicone maker right there, just so you know it keeps water from getting in. So put that around there, then you'll be good to go. Put all your screws back down. You got them across the top. Then of course you got the ones along the bottom of the casing, top of the casing, and the sensors on top of the casing. And then do your normal vacuum and fill. So I'll be right back, you guys. Alright, you guys, I'm back, and pretty much this is the silicone gasket that you'll use, high temp, seals this for any type of water or oil. And basically, like right here, at least on this part, it's got like a ridge along here. Just want to kind of put some gasket along there. Or else along the inside of here, and then you do the rest on the car. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm finished. Alright, you guys, once you put that gasket maker on here, it's gonna look something like this around the edges, you see. Almost like decorating a little birthday cake. Put that out the way, just kind of push that down. But yeah, see how I got the gasket maker running along there? Nothing fancy, just, you know, best way you can. So now, I have a little gasket maker right here, around here. So let's put it back together. Alright, you guys, to show you a little trick, we're going back on some of these bolts on the side. What I did was I stuffed like my glove or any little towel or something to keep it from falling down the side of the fender. Stuff it there, and I took my magnet, and like right here on this one, I set the magnet right on top of the head of the bolt, and I twisted it to the right till it kind of got straight in the hole. Then I went in with my extension and tightened it down. You know, keep it from dropping, because if you got fat fingers like mine, you know, little twinkie fingers, then you won't be able to really just put your hand down off in there like that. So you can do the same way getting out as you're going in with the magnet, you know, to pull the screw out so you don't lose along the side of the fender. So thought I'd show you guys that trick, and voila, no bolts drop. So everything's back tightened down from the top to the lower housing bolts, both the sensors, the accumulator, brand new gaskets all the way around. The last thing I have to do is put this back on, but right now I'm running a leak test, and pretty much I'm vacuuming the car and it's pulling vacuum, which means no leaks. And I haven't closed right now. I have the pump on, but I haven't closed right now because I had it on, but I'm just trying to test as I go to see if it leaks. It's been closed for about 5 minutes now. It's nothing moved, so cool. I'm gonna open back up and pull all the air that was let in once I disconnected the lines and everything and opened up the evaporator. So you want to let this run maybe about 25-30 minutes. Let it sit about another 25-30 minutes and just keep it on as you go. I think it's like, what, 3:15 right now. So I don't know, about 3:30-ish, 3:45, I'll cut this off, and then up to maybe about 4:30, I'll let it sit and see if it leaks. So by 4:30, if it doesn't move from that position, because it looks like that's the lowest it's gonna get, then there's no leak, or at least not a big one, because sometimes leaks can be real small. But we changed the evaporator on this vehicle because the evaporator was bad and it was dinged up real bad, and he was having leaks, and he replaced everything from the lines to the compressor. And I changed all the seals before, from compressor all the way to the Schrader valve, up to his old accumulator, but we put a brand new accumulator because it came as a set with the evaporator. So all the seals are brand new once again, but not only that, the accumulator's new, and now the evaporator's new. He replaced the condenser, so possible leak from the evaporator more times than not, because it was just beat up real bad. So if you guys never changed the evaporator core in an old school G-body or box Chevy, whatever you're working on, that's how you do it. I'll come back around by 4:30 to show you, you know, there's no leak. That'll be off and that'll be closed. The valves will be closed, and we'll come back and check it out. And I'm finna get ready to put that stuff back on, and that'll be it. Alright, you guys, so it's been sitting for about 30+ minutes, and as you can see, still hasn't moved in the same spot. So that's a good indication that there is no more leaks in the system. The evaporator was the problem. So now what I'm about to do is about to loosen this up right here, pull this side off, and then get one of my Freon cans connected to here. Then you got to cut the car on, cut the AC on max, and then watch the Freon fill, and you should have AC again. So let me get it situated and let's see what we got. So right now it's going about 27 degrees on the low side and about 175-ish on the high side. So short about another can, but pretty good for what it is. Hey, what a day. It's every day, all day. Hey, it's more in the game. We are packed. So till then, y'all know what's fun.